So, of course, back to James Harden. He did come off the bench for those 2012 Thunder. Was he ever a spectacular scorer of the basketball? Good Lord, have mercy. Stepping back into threes and then slithering through defenses to get to the rim or to the free throw line. I'd never seen anything quite like him, yet once the Thunder did make it all the way to the finals, Harden pretty much disappeared in those 2012 finals against the Miami Heat, just faded into the background, shot only 37.5% from the floor. That's not good. Only 32% from three when he was a 40% three-point shooter. But nobody really noticed. Nobody really cared because, well, he was the sixth man. But, everybody noticed when Thunder management and ownership opted not to pay any luxury tax for James Harden and let James Harden go to Houston. What? You're letting a potential MVP walk? Yep, they let him walk. And James did win that MVP, 2017, is gifted a 6'5" scorer as I've ever seen. He's 6'5". He doesn't look that tall, doesn't play that tall, but a man with such skill, such high basketball IQ that he later in his career was able to lead the NBA in assists. Whew. But as James Harden now nears 36 years of age in August, I must admit what I'm going to remember most about James Harden's career are his many playoff flameouts. And how can I ever forget the way he quit his way out of Houston to get to Brooklyn, and then he quit his way out of Brooklyn to get to Philadelphia. Those are the things I will unfortunately remember most, because James Harden turned into the ultimate superstar you cannot trust in big playoff games. Tell me I'm wrong, please. James Harden has now lost game sevens with 4 teams. That's hard to do. And he's now 2-11 in his last 13 playoff elimination games. That's hard to do. So how can I ever forget his all-time playoff game record of 12 turnovers in a 2015 closeout game at Golden State? Do you remember that? 12 turnovers in that closeout game. Or who will ever, especially in Houston, forget the closeout game he played in 2017 against the Spurs, without Kawhi, without Tony Parker, that night in Houston? James Harden's Rockets lost 114-75 as he went 2 of 11 from the floor and 2 of 9 from three with 6 turnovers and 6 fouls. He was gone. Then how about the Game 6 and Game 7 he played in Philadelphia against Boston? Remember those 2 games? 6 and 7. Could have won the series in 6, then had a Game 7 at Boston. And in those 2 games combined, James Harden went 7 of 27 from the floor. That's hard to do. And 1 of 11 from three with 10 turnovers in 2 games. He was a combined minus 40 in 2 games. That's James Harden. So you see, that 2012 finals was an ominous sign of what was to come. When I think back on James Harden's career, I think of out of shape, I think of overweight, I think of loving the nightlife. James Harden would be the last star I'd ever say about he has that dog in him. I would never think that or say that about James Harden because he just never did. His recent Game 7 against the Nuggets, remember that? James Harden scored 7 total points. He went 2 of 8 from the floor, 1 of 4 from three, but he did have 13 assists as the Clippers lost by 19. That's James Harden. This current Thunder team that I love so much is everything James Harden never was. All for one, one for all. This Thunder team plays hellacious defense, something James Harden never even considered playing. Whew.